Today, we are going to explore A Sand County Almanac and Sketches Here and There by Aldo Leopold, a timeless classic that invites us to experience the natural world with wonder, reflection, and responsibility. Imagine walking through a quiet meadow at dawn, hearing the soft rustle of leaves, the distant call of a hawk, and the delicate hum of insects. Leopold takes us on a journey across seasons and landscapes, showing how humans are deeply connected to the land and how ethical stewardship can shape a sustainable future. In this episode of Worthy Talk, we dive into Leopold's observations, essays, and sketches, uncovering lessons that are as relevant today as they were when first written. Stay with me as we uncover the insights in this book, where every observation and story teaches us how to live in harmony with nature. What's in it for you? Reading A Sand County Almanac is like taking a guided walk through the natural world with one of the greatest environmental thinkers of all time. You will gain the ability to notice subtle changes in your environment, the bloom of a flower, the arrival of a bird, or the shift of the seasons, and understand their ecological significance. Leopold teaches that ethical land management is not just a technical task, but a moral one requiring thoughtfulness, responsibility, and restraint. By connecting human actions to ecological consequences, he shows that sustainable choices are both practical and ethical. Readers are invited to see themselves as caretakers of the land, responsible for maintaining harmony between human needs and environmental health. Chapter 1. January, the January Thaw. In the cold, quiet month of January, Leopold observes the subtle life stirring beneath frozen fields. The thawing soil reveals tiny insects and seeds waiting for spring, a reminder that nature never truly sleeps. He reflects on the persistence and resilience of ecosystems, even under harsh conditions. The chapter conveys that humans often overlook the small, hidden processes that sustain life. By noticing the thaw and its effects on the soil, wildlife, and plant cycles, readers learn to appreciate patience and attentiveness as essential qualities for understanding nature. Thaw means the process of ice or snow melting. Chapter 2, February. The land ethic begins. February introduces the land ethic, Leopold's revolutionary idea that humans are not separate from nature, but part of an ecological community. Through stories of overgrazed pastures, deforested areas, and polluted streams, he illustrates the consequences of ignoring this ethic. Leopold emphasizes that land management is not just a technical task, but a moral one, requiring thoughtfulness, responsibility, and restraint. By connecting human actions to ecological consequences, he shows that sustainable choices are both practical and ethical. Readers are invited to see themselves as caretakers of the land, responsible for maintaining harmony between human needs and environmental health. Chapter 3, March, Awakening Wildlife. March brings the first signs of spring, and with it, wildlife emerges from winter dormancy. Leopold paints vivid scenes of woodcocks performing their mating dances, geese returning in V-shaped formations, and the first songbirds filling the forests with melody. He explains the intricate balance between predator and prey, noting how each species contributes to the survival of the ecosystem. By observing these patterns, readers understand biodiversity, the variety of life in an ecosystem, and how human interference, even small, can disrupt these delicate relationships. The chapter encourages immersive observation and the realization that even the smallest creatures are crucial to the health of the land. Chapter 4, Soil and Stewardship. April rains bring renewal, and Leopold focuses on the soil, the foundation of all life. He explains how soil fertility supports forests, prairies, and farmlands, and how misuse through overplowing, overgrazing, or chemical inputs degrades these systems. Leopold shares stories of land that recovered after restoration efforts, illustrating the power of human stewardship. Stewardship, responsible care for the environment, is not just a concept, but a series of intentional practices: planting native species, rotating crops, and protecting water sources. Readers learn that ethical land care benefits not only wildlife, but human communities that rely on the land. Chapter 5, Observation and Wonder. May is alive with blossoms and insects. Leopold demonstrates the value of careful observation through detailed accounts of flowers, pollinators, and seasonal interactions. He shows that noticing small details like the flight pattern of butterflies or the timing of leaf growth can reveal ecological relationships that might otherwise go unnoticed. This chapter encourages readers to slow down, cultivate mindfulness, and develop a deep emotional and intellectual connection with the natural world. Every observation is a step toward understanding the broader ecological web. Chapter 6, The Balance of Life. June highlights the intricate balance that keeps ecosystems functioning. Leopold narrates examples of predator-prey dynamics, seasonal migrations, and interdependent plant cycles. He explains how even minor changes, removing a species or altering a waterway, can cascade into widespread consequences. Humans are participants in these systems, not masters, and our choices can either preserve or disrupt the balance. By following these stories, readers gain insight into ecological interdependence and the responsibility that comes with it. Chapter 7, Fire and Renewal. In July, summer heat brings fire, both natural and controlled. Leopold explains that fire, while destructive, is a natural part of many ecosystems. Prairie fires, for example, stimulate seed germination, recycle nutrients, and maintain habitat diversity. He also introduces controlled burns, a conservation tool used to prevent larger, uncontrolled wildfires while promoting ecological health. Readers learn that destruction can sometimes be a necessary part of renewal, and thoughtful human intervention can support these natural cycles. Chapter 8, Harvest and Reflection. August brings the season of harvest, when humans and wildlife alike gather resources. Leopold reflects on sustainable practices. Harvesting should be done thoughtfully with respect for future seasons and the broader ecosystem. Through stories of hunters, farmers, and naturalists, he illustrates how mindful use of resources maintains the land's integrity. The chapter encourages readers to consider long-term effects of their consumption and to act as responsible participants in nature's cycles. Chapter 9, Migration and Change. September observes the changing world as animals migrate and plants prepare for colder months. Leopold emphasizes that change is inherent and necessary for ecosystems to thrive. By studying migration patterns and seasonal behaviors, readers learn adaptability and respect for natural cycles. Human adaptation, he notes, must align with these rhythms rather than disrupt them. Chapter 10, October, Preparing for Winter. As leaves fall and animals store food, Leopold reflects on foresight and conservation. Planning ahead, protecting habitats, managing forests, and leaving natural buffers ensure ecosystems remain resilient. Readers are encouraged to think beyond immediate gains, recognizing that ecological stewardship requires foresight, patience, and consistent care. Chapter 11, November, Quiet Lessons. November is a time for reflection. Leopold notes the small actions, often unnoticed, shape the future of ecosystems. Planting a native shrub, leaving a field fallow, or maintaining a wetland can have profound ecological effects. The chapter encourages quiet, consistent action as a form of ethical responsibility towards the land. Chapter 12, December, the cycle completes. December closes the year, completing the cycle of seasons. Leopold reminds readers that life persists even through hardship and scarcity. By embracing wonder, observation, and responsibility, humans can live in harmony with nature. ethical engagement with the land becomes a practice of continuous learning, reflection, and action. Final takeaways: Leopold teaches that humans are inseparable from the land. Observing nature, practicing stewardship, and understanding ecosystems allows us to live ethically and sustainably. Every small action, planting a tree, conserving soil, protecting wildlife, contributes to a larger positive impact on the earth. By adopting a land ethic, we can connect with nature, make ethical choices, and inspire others to care for the planet. Every small action matters. Let's carry Leopold's lessons forward and live in harmony with the earth. If you're inspired, hit like, share this video, and let's spread the love for nature together.